Can you name a person who has had a tremendous impact on you as a leader? Why and how did this person impact your life?
During my professional career, there had been many persons who have I had the pleasure to work with, and they have influenced me in their own unique way. I have gotten several management styles from them, several leadership styles from them, and I use whichever is applicable in my day-to-day situation.
Question number two. What is the most important decision you have to make as a leader of your organization?
In my organization, I have to make a balance between risk and reward. I have to make sure that the risks that I take is commensurate with the reward. Otherwise, it will put the bank in a disadvantaged position. So I have to make a sound decision based on the information at hand.
As an organization gets larger, there can be a tendency for institution to dampen the inspiration. How do you keep this from happening?
In my institution, there can be no dampening of the spirit, like you've said, because we are a very innovative institution. We are always looking for changes, and those changes adapt to the times and makes the culture very upbeat. So there's no dampening of the spirit.
How do you encourage creative thinking within your organization?
Well, you can encourage creative thinking by putting people together in a group and letting the ideas fly back and forth within the group. So you can pick up the ideas from other members and build on those ideas to encourage creative thinking.
Where do great ideas come from in an organization?
This is quite related to the previous answer. There is no big idea that comes from an individual. I personally believe that. And I personally believe that big ideas come from smaller ideas from other individuals, and you build on those ideas until a great idea is finally arrived at.
Which is most important to your organization? Mission, core values, or vision?
You have mentioned three equally important items in every organization. First, any institution must have a mission so it can remain focused on what it wants to achieve. It has to have core values so it defines the people that work in that institution. And what's the last one?
Vision, vision, vision.
Vision, core values, and ano?
Mission.
Oh, ulitin natin. Ang
Okay.
ganda, ang ganda na yun.
Ano nga
Ah, sige, ulit.
As a, what, which,
Hindi ko pa makikita yung question. Para
which,
nandito ako sa ano, sa gilid lang. Para may prompt lang. Hindi ko na makita mo nga ako. Ah, okay.
which is most important to your organization? Mission, core values, or vision?
Well, actually, you have mentioned three of the key ingredients in making a great organization. Without those three, the organization cannot be great. You must have a mission, that is the long term objective that you want to achieve. Core values uh, is what makes the individual perform in an organization. And the vision, okay, this is where creative thinking comes in. When you have creative thinkers on board your team, this is where vision is created.
Wait lang, sorry. How do you encourage others in your organization to communicate the core values?
In my organization, we have an open door policy. This open door policy allows the core values to flow in and out from top down and from down up.
How do you help a new employee understand the culture of your organization? How do you as a person?
We normally have a mentoring process. When the new person, new employee, new staff gets handheld for a while by his mentor, and he's taught about the values, the culture of the organization until such time that he or she is comfortable in feeling his way around the organization.
When faced with two, oh, that's a shit question. Yeah, no, wait. What is one characteristic that you believe every leader should possess?
In my personal opinion, it has to be integrity. A person without integrity could not last very long in any organization.
What what is the biggest challenge facing leaders today?
Well, going back to my first answer, I think it is the lack of integrity that some leaders now seem to exhibit. And that is the folly of the new leaders that I've seen and read in the newspapers or in the internet. People who lack integrity will definitely crumble in the end.
What is one mistake you witness leaders making more frequently than others?
Well, some leaders would like to take on the world on their own. You have to share the responsibility with others, and you have to accept help or assistance from others.
What is the one behavior or trait that you have seen derail more leaders' careers? What does derail mean?
Na-discarril yung natanggal. Ano ulit? Ate
What
Pastor?
is
Wala na rito yun.
what is the one behavior or trait that you have seen derail more leaders' careers?
I think when the leader stops to learn new things, that is one trait that derails his leadership. Because when one stops to learn new things, there's no more improvement or growth.
Can you explain the impact that social network? No, not a good question. What are a few resources you would recommend to someone looking to gain insight into becoming a better leader?
Well, any individual or person with a desire to be a leader should first be a follower. It doesn't hurt to be an apprentice for a while. Continue to educate yourself. Be under the wings of a good mentor, and eventually you will become a good leader yourself.
What advice would you give someone going into a leadership position for the first time?
You have to trust yourself. You have to believe in yourself. Have that self confidence that you will make it as a leader. Every leader makes a mistake. There's no exception to that rule. But it is only when you fail that you become a better leader.
What are you doing to ensure you continue to grow and develop as a leader?
I never stop to learn new things. I never stop to look at other people and solicit their advice. Those two things, I believe, are the foundation of growth as a leader.
And lastly, what is your message for our fellow students who are taking up human behavior organization?
Okay, for all the students of human behavior, learn your basics, stick to the basics, use common sense. In the business world, especially the one which I belong to, uh, it is you.
Yeah,
Ulit, ang ganda na yun, ah.
yeah.
Ulit, ulit, ulit. Ulit, ulit.
your
students learning about leadership?
what is your message for students learning about leadership?
For us, fellow students who are still learning every day, please do continue learning. Read all you can read. Learn from people who are more experienced than you. Don't be afraid to learn new things. Don't be afraid to try new things.
That was a very good interview, Dad.